Hey everyone, so today's topic, today's topic is going to be about racism that I deal with, because I know a lot of people deal with racism. It's not just a few people. I think a lot of people go through racism and have to deal with it, but I just want to make this video like you're not alone. Everyone is criticized about what they are. No matter what area you live in or where you live in, you're gonna be judged by the color of your skin. But I go to a school maybe 10-15 years ago it was a school for only whites, and not for only whites, but majority of the population at the school was mainly whites, and they didn't really have any other ethnicities at their school. And hearing that, I've been told that by a few Caucasian students, and they just rub it in my face like, well, welcome to our school, pretty much. And majority of the students at my school are all Caucasian. There are very few black people. What I mean by very few, there's probably 10 out of the hundreds there. And I'm one of them, but I'm mixed as well, but I go by black whenever someone asks me what my race is. Pretty much I'm just black. But what I want to talk about was how I get judged. Well, I've only dealt with a few racist situations at my school. Once I was dating a Caucasian boy, and a lot of girls would go up to him asking him if that black girl is your girlfriend, and they'll ask him weird questions like, why do you like her? She's black. You like black girls? And it made me cry, though. It did, because I was really sensitive at the time, and I took everything very offensive, and I was a very sensitive person. So of course being called out like that would make anyone feel bad. I'm being, I don't know. And it happened more than once. It happened a lot of times. A bunch of his friends would ask him, you like black girls? I didn't know you liked black girls. And they would be like, is she your whore? Or something like that, because, I don't know. I'm not a whore. I don't like being called one, because I'm not. And it's just weird, because I would only get picked on by Caucasian people, because I liked white boys. I've always liked white boys. But I'm getting out of that stage because, I don't know. It's not that I don't like them anymore. It's just that I'm more picked on about dating them than I am when I date another race. I've had a black boyfriend before. It didn't last very long, but when I was in it, I was never judged. But, I don't know. We argued a lot, but that was it. But that didn't last very long, so I can't tell you the full-on experience. But it was probably the only relationship I didn't get judged about being in, because he was black, and everybody thinks that's just usual. Black person dating a black person. And I've also dated an Asian person before. I wasn't judged about it, but online I was judged about it a lot. I don't know. Just because outside people don't know me that well, they'd be like, you're dating an Asian person? I don't know. They wouldn't just ask that question. I can't really think of what they would ask me, because, I don't know. I tried not to think about it. But I've been picked on for the people that I've dated, and I would keep my head high, though, when I go to school, because I would be like, it doesn't matter who I'm dating, why do you care? And right now I'm dating a Mexican boy. That sounds really stupid how I said it. But he's Mexican. My boyfriend's Mexican. And right now, like, whenever someone comes up to me and asks me, they'll ask me, do you have a boyfriend? I'm like, yeah, I have a boyfriend. But the next question they'll ask, surprisingly, is what's his race? And I'm like, in my head, like, does that matter? Like, it shouldn't. But I'll be like, he's Mexican. And then I'll just say it like that. But then they'll look at me funny and be like, you're dating a Mexican boy? And I'm like, ha. And then they'll say, like, little racist jokes about it. And like one of my friends, and she's black, she came up to me and was like, she asked the same questions, and she started laughing about it. Like, I don't even know what she said. She said something really racist, and it really bothered me the rest of the day at school. Like, I just didn't want to even talk to her anymore. I don't talk to her anymore, actually, speaking of her. But I don't know. But actually, also, what I want to bring up is, like, if you're in an interracial relationship at a young age like I am, dealing with it at school is probably a lot harder than dealing with it if you're an adult. Because if you're a child, or a younger person, a teenager like me, going to school every day, seeing the same people that are going to judge you is harder to deal with, because you're seeing the same people that judge you every day. You'll go to school and they'll pick on you about your boyfriend's white or your boyfriend's Mexican or Asian, and you're not either one of those races, or Mexican. But, like, I don't know. Maybe it's not just my race that gets picked on about this. Because I don't really watch other videos like this, but this is just kind of my story of what happens to me whenever someone asks me who I'm dating. But I really don't think it should matter, because I love all races, to be honest. I'll date a black boy too. I don't have a problem dating a black person. It's just that a black boy doesn't like me. And in my area, there's not many black boys that are single. So, what can I do about that? I'm not going to tell him to cheat on his girlfriend, date me because I'm black. They even the black boys here date out of their race. They have white girlfriends, they have Mexican girlfriends, and they have Asian girlfriends. And for some reason, guys don't go up to them judging them, I guess because they're a little tough looking and intimidating. But I don't know. And when people ask me, I get judged, which is just unnecessary, because I love the person I'm with right now, and I don't really care about his race. I don't do any racist jokes about him. Never have said anything racist to him. I have been around people that have said racist things about my relationship, but I do not associate with those people anymore, because I do not think that is right. Even if they're joking, I just don't think it's right to joke about race, because that's just stereotypical, and it's just what this world has come to, and I think it's just complete bullshit. Sorry about my language, but it is. That's exactly what it is, and, like, I'm so sick of being judged about who I date. I don't know. I think that's really all I wanted to say. If you're in an interracial relationship and you're having similar problems, like, and you're at school, or if you're an adult, like, I'm pretty sure it's hard too, especially if you're marrying the person out of your race, or you're dating them and you're going out on dates and you're getting stared at a lot. Like, I got stared at a lot when I went on a date with my boyfriend, my current boyfriend, and I don't know, I feel like I know what they're thinking, and I know what they're saying, and their whispers, like, they're like, they don't belong together, what the hell, and, like, I don't know. It's just, people these days, they just go by looks, and skin color is probably an issue to most people. But I really don't see the problem with that. I grew up in a family that had white people, Indian people, and Asian people in my family, and I do not see the problem with dating out of my race. My parents don't care. My stepfather, he judged me a lot when I dated out of my race when I first got a boyfriend. My first boyfriend was black, but when I went out of my race, dated a white boy, he judged the